More with UNI Football coach Mark Farley coming off their 17-3 win over San Diego. The Panthers now take on South Dakota State in Brookings, South Dakota. Coach undefeated at home this year, 7-0 in the Dome. And it's so important to have those home football games, but your guys just continue to play well, and that Dome really provides that home field advantage.
Well, we've always said, you know, like I know, you got to win your home games, particularly here at UNI. And we went 7-0 in the Dome. I think it may be the first time we've had 7 games in the Dome, probably since, you know, the early 2000s. So it's critical to, one, schedule home games, but two, to win your home games, because whether it be the fan base or your players, I just think it gives us an advantage.
The offense averaged 4.5 yards per play in the football game. Got things going a little bit more in that second half when you were able to put some points on the board. What did you see from the offense in that round 1 win?
I thought they actually had a very good plan. They did a good job. I thought that we missed some opportunities with some drop balls. I think we got to do a better job there. If we catch some of those balls, I think it's a totally different outcome. But we dropped some critical balls at critical times. But again, it's more the duration, the sustainability, and playing as a team, because ultimately it's how do you win when you're playing good defense, what's going on in offense, how do you win as a team at this particular time of the year.
Isaiah Wesson was back, had a couple of catches, and one they ended up calling a drop. Looked like a pretty good catch to me, but he goes over 1,000 yards on this season. It was good to see him back out on the field.
Well, it was very good. He wasn't at 100%, but I thought you saw really you saw the drive, the determination that he had, particularly on the catch that he made. He thought it was fumbled. He got back up, found a way just through the energy to go find that football and recover it, and then ended up on the ground hurt for multiple times because he was hurt on the catch, but he found the energy to finish that play. So that kind of shows the drive and the willpower that he has.
Continue to see guys like Aaron Graham, Suni Lane step up when you do have a wide receiver nicked up. Logan Wolf came on, had a catch. Jalen James, a couple of big catches. Really, the receiving corps is looking pretty balanced now.
Well, they're doing a nice job because they're playing without Dion, and really Isaiah just got back. So we need to get those guys on the field if they're healthy enough to be on the field. But as a group, the offense, you know, just the receivers have really stepped up this entire season. When we started losing tight ends, we had to rely more on the receivers.
We had earlier in our show, we had a story on the Missouri Valley Football All-Conference members. Jackson Scott Brown on the offensive line, a first-teamer Spencer Brown on the second team, and providing some good protection for Will McElvain in the passing game. But in the running game, they've got Trevor Allen running behind them, and he looks a little dinged up, but Coach, he is leaving it all out there on the field.
Well, he did. He came out one time, and because he needed a break because of a hit. And then after he kind of saw and heard what was going on, he had just enough wind. He said, okay, I'll go back, and got back out there and took the next play. But you can tell he's playing in his last go-around in the playoffs, and he's trying to do everything he can to help this team win.
And Trevor Allen came away with a fourth quarter touchdown. Challenge coming up on Saturday at South Dakota State. What do you want to see from the offense now as they look for that revenge W against the Jackrabbits?
We need to win. Revenge or regular win. I don't care how kind of win we get. It's how do we get this football team? They're an excellent football team, as we all know. They were in top 5 the whole season. And you know, we're going into their place again when they've had 2 weeks off. So we're walking into a fresh team. We're walking into a team that's excited. And you know, we gotta hit our energy button and get our team where it needs to be.
All right, another top 10 battle. UNI at South Dakota State on Saturday. Right now, we take a look at a story on a UNI volleyball player who's into the NCAA tournament.